this is Lenny from Free Market Media Group. What I'm going to go over today are a couple different things, and both have to do with email. What I'm going to show you first is how to set up a new email account in cPanel. cPanel is one type of kind of web hosting interface, so this will be relevant to you if you have a cPanel. So I'll show you how to set that up, and then I will show you how to access your webmail and also how to set up the basics, the steps you need to take to set up email in an email program on your own computer, like MacMail or Outlook, or on your iPhone or Android. I'll show you how to get that information and what you need to do. So first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and log into cPanel. And if you have cPanel hosting, it's going to be your domain name /cPanel. That's pretty universal. Some hosting companies might do something a little different. I'm only dealing with cPanel. Hit your return button, and then you'll get something like this. I'm on a Mac, but PC will look similar. Just click, you're going to add your username and password, and click OK. And now we're in your cPanel, so we're going to go to email accounts, and I have a lot in here. So what we're going to do is, if you only have one domain, it will just be the one. I'm actually going to add it to a different domain here, and I'm just going to make it temp. And then, because I'm going to delete it when we're done. But then now for password, one thing I want to say is hackers are unscrupulous, and they're not doing it, they're not singling you out. It's just software doing it. So you want to make your passwords really complicated. So in your passwords, you want to have symbols, numbers, and letters, both upper and lowercase. Common wisdom says don't use familiar words and things like that. You can do that if you want. I tend to just use groupings of letters and numbers, words and numbers with symbols that I know and will recognize and remember. So put a very complicated password in, you'll get a gauge. So if we just do something simple, a few numbers and letters, it's okay, 62. But we're going to do a little better than that. I'm going to get us up to 100% on here because I like it that way. There we go. Okay, so you have that. Passwords are matching. The two arrows are showing that. Create account. So now that account's created, so now what? So let's just go ahead and copy that. Like I said, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and copy that email address. And then we're going to open a new tab here. And we're going to go to the domain. And my email, remember, was at fmmgbiz, which actually does just go to freemarketmediagroup.com. And you can see already in the drop down, we're getting the webmail option. So you go to webmail, now it's going to ask for your email. And let's go ahead and paste that in. And then the password that you made when you made the account. Now this is the part here, if you just have an email account on a system and you don't have the cPanel access, you work for a company, or you're contributing to the blog and they've given you an email address, this is the part you need to know. So you would go to your domain name here, your domain name /webmail. That typically on almost all cPanel hosting setups, that will get you to this screen for your cPanel. For your webmail, so you're going to log in. Username is your email address. The password is a password that you set up or you were given, and go ahead and click OK. And now on a lot of systems, this is what you're going to see next. 3 choices of email software programs to use to read your mail. You can use any of the 3. I personally like Roundcube, and I'll show you that in a second. But some options you have here. If you want to change your password at any time, you can go ahead and do that. So say company set up your password for you and you don't like what they did, you want something you can remember, or they did something silly like temp123 or admin or email, and you want to make something a little more secure, you can just go ahead and do it here. You would click change password and your password is changed. If you change your mind, just go back and go back. Forwarding options, if you want to forward this email to another email account, to a Gmail or another account you check, you can do that. You can set up autoresponders, so if you're on vacation, those things. I mean, all pretty typical for any email system. Configure email client, which is the important one, and box trapper, which some systems offer, which is kind of a spam catcher, sort of. But what it does is it will intercept every email and not deliver it to you until the person who has sent the email confirms their email address. Now, this can be a problem if it's a business account and you have vendors emailing you and they're getting an email bounce back saying, oh, I'm just trying to fight spam, so confirm your email address. I mean, that may be an account you lose there. So that one's up to your discretion. And then what I want to talk about is configure email client. Now, click that. This is for any email program, and it tells you all the information you need to be able to set up your MacMail, Windows Live Mail, Microsoft Outlook, Outlook Express, and it will also really cover the same things. The same content will cover your iPhone and Android. So here are really the pieces you'll need to know: the incoming mail server and the outgoing mail server. The port numbers, usually they will populate that themselves. Your password, your username is your email address. You'll typically get two different options, secure and unsecure. I recommend going with the secure one. Just keeps you a little safer. And now here is a cool thing that's offered by most cPanels, is you can, if you're on Windows, you can, like Outlook, you can download a little program for either IMAP or POP3 down to your desktop and run it and automatically install your email. So it's really that easy. There are auto configuration scripts, as it says up here. So that's where you would go to get your information to set up your email program. I'm not going to go step by step through all of these and do that. If you've ever set up an email address before, you should be able to do this. But this is where your information lies, so you know what information to populate. Hope that helps. If you have any other questions or need something cleared up, just go ahead and leave a comment in the comment box below, and I will check it and I'll answer questions. And if it's something really good, make another video. And if this was helpful, go ahead and give me a little thumbs up over there too. That would be cool. All right, have a good one and happy emailing, I guess.